mini essays might be the cheat code to retaining the stuff that you consume or read. So I came across this actually the other day. I was about to head to bed. I was working a night shift, couldn't fall asleep. And one of my friends sent me a video and he's like, I'm going to start doing this from now on. So I watched the video. It was from Odysseus, the YouTuber, something like that, Odysseus. He talks about reading and classical books and all of this. And he talked about how mini essays were the cheat code to basically the cheat code is to learning, I think he called it. And today I want to go over it, like how you should do it and what effects it brings. So I did this last night and I did this today. If you guys don't know, I posted this on my Instagram. I'll show you my whiteboard though. I'm trying to read a book a week. Honestly, I want to read 2 books a week, but I'm going to see how that kind of fares out. Then I'm writing it down, right? Having that written down is going to be really good for you, right? Tangible tracking of success, make you want to do it. But yeah, I just finished reading a book today. I finished reading that book the other day, Contagious by Jonah Berger. Then I read The Easy Peasy Method. It's more of like a underground book kind of thing. But I'm going to pull up my essays. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about it. So basically what mini essays are, the concepts that you read about or that you learn about, just write a mini essay on them, right? And do it like you are explaining it or teaching it to someone. And that's something I really got to, It's something I really got to remember as well. But explain it or talk about it like you're explaining it to someone. And this can range, and the main thing behind this is yours, right? These mini essays are yours. You don't have to follow a certain framework. You don't have to follow a guideline, whatever it is, but they're yours. So some of the stuff that Odysseus, let's just say, I'm pretty sure his name is Odysseus, the YouTuber, these essays, there's a couple things that you should try to do. So number one, they're mini essays for a reason. You want to keep it as concise as you can while still maintaining, like the ideas behind it. When you do this, you become a better writer. You're able to retain stuff more. You are be able to be more concise. And that is not just in your writing, but in your storytelling too, or the way that you present stuff. And that is very important, right? If you guys are watching this, you're any sort of entrepreneur, you'll know how important sales experience is, right? There's very few things you don't need good sales experience for. You'll know how important it is to be able to conduct and convey yourself and your ideas in a way where you're not rambling, right? In a way where you can get to the point, but still get there in a positive fashion. But anyways, when you do that, all of those benefits happen. And you want to keep this between, he said 100 to 300 words. Now, I've only done this a few times and I'm trying to lower it every single time. My first review on Jonah Berger's book, I had 504 words. And then today I had 504 words. Oh no. Oh, I see what happened. Interesting. I'm using this application called Obsidian. It's actually something I'm just learning how to use here. However, reading view, no. Anyways, that's besides the point. So this one has 515 words, my first one, and my second one had 508 words. So I'm trying to bring it down, but it's just basically mini essays on what you read, right? And I'm saying this might be the cheat code for success. I just started this, right? But I just wanted to share this, right? I think this is a really cool concept that I'm going to start doing. After every single book I read, I'm going to do a mini essay on it. Now, my first one was more of like a review on the book kind of thing. And I kind of want to get away from that, right? I want to talk about more of the concepts. But if any of you have read Contagious by Jonah Berger, I recommend you check it out. It's like Contagious, Why Things Catch On. Super good book, by the way. Actually, I might start doing that on my YouTube. I'm gonna write this down before I forget. But like book reviews, that can definitely be something. But anyways, so that one was really easy to review because it basically, he talks about like some core concepts about why things catch on, like just ideas. And it says steps framework, S for social currency, triggers, emotionality or emotional punch, practical value, public, and stories, right? So this is the 6 things that make ideas, concepts catch on, right? Make people talk about certain things. And so from that, it was really easy to just kind of like make a review. Now, the other book I read, it's called the Easy Peasy Method. You guys can search it up, but the whole idea is centered around like kicking some bad habits. And I learned a lot about, about this bad habit, like about these bad habits, and like what we're brainwashed really to think about, and how you can train your brain to not view it from a way of like, yeah, I have to stop. When you do that, right, you go from the angle of you're missing out if you stop, right? Like, oh, I have to stop. You should say, I get to stop, right? I get to stop doing this bad thing. But really good book, right? And I made, again, another mini essay on it, 504 words. I'll show you guys this too. It's, I don't know if I'm going to share these. One thing I might want to do is even like make like an email thing where I just go over my mini essays of the books. However, they're a really cool thing about this Obsidian, and I'm still kind of learning about it, but it's like a graph view. So every single idea that you talk about, I know I've only wrote down 2 things so far, but you can like go into it, it'll take you directly to this. Then the ideas, they all like branch off of each other. So if you talked about, let's say, bananas in one of your things, every time you mention banana, you'll be able to see it connect back to something, which is really cool. I find really cool. But that's that. And I already know, like, even the book I read, Contagious, I was having trouble going back and like relating what all the steps were, like what all the words were. So I had to go back, right? And I had to study a little bit more. And then that refreshed it in my mind. And I already feel myself being able to recall all those from top of my mind now, right? Like, as my mentor said, books, they have, they have pieces of gold, right? When you read Contagious, the main ideas you'll get is that there's 6 steps to make something, viral. Yeah, viral. Social currency, triggers, emotional punch, practical value, public, and stories, right? I know that off the top of my head, and really, if you're reading that book, like, there's some data points and there's some statistics, but that's the main thing you're going to get. Now, me making that, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to forget that now. And I already see the benefits of it. So the whole point of this video, mini essays might be the move. And furthermore, search up Obsidian. It's like a note taker app. You can just download it on your computer. It's completely for free. There's probably better things on the paid version, but regardless, like, I'm just gonna start writing it here, right? Like, why not? Why? It's cool. Like, you can graph it and go back to it. Just like, better than just a plain doc. But that's that. So this is a quick video. Again, actually, you check out Odysseus's video. I'll try and find it right now. But he talks about it better than I do. But, the main points of that, right? Try to keep it a mini essay, right? Try to keep it as concise as you can. But, the idea behind that is you're just trying to get smarter, right? If you're watching this video, chances are that you want to continue to get started, or you want to continue to get smarter. And, this might just be the move to retain more of what it is that you actually want to read. So yeah, I'll, this guy right here. Oh, yeah. Odysseus. Just search up his video, mini essays, the cheat code to learning. So I'm going to find this. I might as well just link it at this point. Mini essays, the ultimate learning tool. I'll probably name my thumbnail similar to that. But all in all, yeah, that's my video. I hope you guys got value out of that. Check out that video too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure to join my free AI agency Discord if you guys are building an AI agency Discord. I know this doesn't really relate to that, but I'm trying to get smarter, right? I believe if I get smarter there, it's going to go over into other areas. So that's that. But yeah, all in all, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Follow my Instagram, more daily updates. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Stay well.